Hello, very good evening to you, and welcome to the Commentary Hub's coverage of Coventry City against Maidstone United. I'm your alternative host, Nicholas Jones, and apologies that we are running a bit late. We were meant to start a few minutes ago, but we're here now. That's what matters. And the game is taking place at the Coventry Building Society Arena, and this is the FA Cup 5th round. And I have our commentator Russ Vernon alongside me to give us his thoughts before the match kicks off. Russ, good evening.
Good evening, Nicholas. And just want to say, just on my thoughts at the moment, Maidstone are one of the stars of the FA Cup, and we've only gone through 7 FA Cup ties this season. I just want to run you through those quickly. And we've beaten some EFL sides on the way to this round. We started with the second qualifying round away, Standing Town, which will be 4-1. Then went to the third qualifying round against Winchester City and won 2-0. Then beat former EFL side Torquay United 2-0. All those 3 were away from home. In the first round, we were also away from home against Cheshire United, which won 2-0. Then they played Barrow of the EFL, and they won 2-1 at home. And then played Stevenage at home, Mike Holloman's Stevenage. Mike Holloman's a friend of the channel, as we all know, Nicholas. They beat them by a goal to 0 through Corn. And then in the fourth round, Reynolds and Corn scored an impressive 2-1 win away at Championship side Ipswich Town. So they've got a good record against EFL sides in the FA Cup Maidstone. Could they make it another one tonight against the Coventry side? We'll have to go through via replay in the fourth round. No replays in this one, let me tell you. As Sheffield Wednesday, they drew 1-1 at Hillsborough in the fourth round for beating them at home 4-1, where they're playing tonight at the Coventry Building Society Arena. They also beat Oxford at home 6-2 in the third round. I'll tell you more about those with the goal scorers for both of those later. But I was reading a bit of information from a friend's website at FA Fact File. FAFactFile.wordpress.com is the website to go and check it out. And as I mentioned, they've already gone through 7 FA Cup ties this season and already won away from home at Championship opposition. And another such victory would mean the Stones, which is Maidstone's nickname, would make FA Cup history, becoming the lowest ranked club ever to reach the last 8 of the competition. It would also mean Maidstone United will become members of another exclusive club. One of those members have participated in 9 FA Cup rounds in the same cup run. And also, Nicholas, on the side of Coventry, it's been 15 years since they progressed into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and Mal Robbins and the Sky Blues will be wary of that, of yet another slip-up against non-league opposition, having famously been defeated by Sutton United back in 1989, just 20 months after lifting the trophy. More vivid memories for maybe Sky Blues fans' collective minds will be the defeat to Wrexham in the Cup just last season. So there's a bit of information there, just a bit of a preview style in the build-up to this one. I think it should be a good game. Some good players in the Maidstone side, including Gavin Hoyt. I won't tell you if he's starting for that one just yet, but there is some good players in there. Matt Rush as well, formerly of Southend, along with Harry Cipriano. So they've got some good players who have played in and around the top levels of the English Football League game.
Right, who's playing where tonight?
Yes, so we'll start off with the team news then for tonight's game. Is Wilson in goal for Coventry City. It's Letterbourne, Thomas, Kitchen and Bidwell across the back. Kelly and Top in midfield. Sims, Palmer and Tavares behind right. On the bench for the Sky Blues and Mark Robbins tonight is Luke Bell, Louis Spinks, Jada Silva, Caroline, Matt Goddard, Milan Van Newick, Demi Rasula, Josh Eccles and Kai Andrews. As for Maidstone United, who were on that amazing run in the FA Cup, which I've just mentioned just not so long ago, is their goalkeeper in goal is Lucas Colavan. He starts in goal today. Then it's Reece Greenwich, George Fowler, Ralph Brown and Harry Cipriano, the aforementioned Harry Cipriano, mentioned just a few moments ago. In the midfield for them is Corn, who scored at Stevenage and one of the goal scorers at Ipswich Town, Berkeley Ajipong, Bone, and then Seoul, Dooku, and Reynolds, who also scored in the last round against and then on the court, Sam Smith, Bivish Guru, and Kerry Ndullo. The referee today is Michael Salisbury, assisted by Lee Betts and Mark Stevens. Andrew Kitchen is a fourth official, and Maidstone players are just making their way into the tunnel. Coventry players already there. You can see the Maidstone players making their way down there now. Corn, who is down in the front of the queue for Maidstone, he's their captain today. Liam Kelly is Coventry City's captain.
Thanks for that, Russ. Maidstone United, the first team below in the fifth pyramid to reach the fifth round since Blythe Spartans in 1978. They could be the first non-league side to reach the last eight since Lincoln City in 2017. Coventry haven't had the best of times against non-league opposition, losing twice in their last three cup matches. But this could all change tonight as they aim to reach the quarterfinals for the first time since 2009. Maidstone might have shocked and confounded everybody with a 2-1 victory against Ipswich in the last round. Will this be another headline-grabbing match for them? Let's find out as I now hand you over to our commentator for this crucial match for both sides, Russ Vernon. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Nicholas Jones, and welcome once and all to this FA Cup fifth round encounter. Coventry City, the Sky Blues, against Maidstone United, the Stones, for a place in the FA Cup quarter-finals, with the draw taking place on Wednesday evening. Should be a big game. It's going to be a big game for those Maidstone fans who have travelled all the way across here, and a big game for Coventry City, who will be hoping not to get dumped out again and make it through to the quarter-finals for the first time in 15 years, if they are to get through tonight. Mark Robbins and George Alacobi are the managers, looking to help their sides getting to the next round of the FA Cup. I've got all the action on the way shortly, and I'll recap you of those two teams in just a moment or two as well. I was looking through some of the previews I mentioned earlier in the build-up, the FA Cup runs for these two sides, and I'll just quickly run through them again and just tell you the scores. In the third round for Coventry City, going to be Oxford United 6-2. If that's Rodier, Sheaf, Palmer, O'Hare and Godden with a brace, that means 2 goals if you're not aware of what a brace is. In the fourth round, Torp, who starts tonight, which I mentioned a few moments ago, scored at Hillsborough to make it in a 1-1 draw. Then take it to a replay, which Palmer, O'Hare with a brace and Wright on target in a 4-1 win for the Sky Blues. For Maidstone, and their 4-1 win at Steding Town, it was Ranger Smith with 3 goals, an hat-trick for him, and Amanchi with 1. Then Amanchi scored a brace in the third qualifying round as they beat Winchester 2-0, and also in the fourth qualifying round when they beat Torquay United 2-0. Aranspe and Amanchi made it 2-0 against Cheshire United in round 1. In round 2 is Corn and Gurung, who made it a 2-1 victory for Maidstone United. Against Stevenage, it was Corn, who made it a 1-0 win. And then against Ipswich, it was Reynolds and Corn, who scored in the fourth round for Maidstone United. They've always gone through in 90 minutes in their matches. They haven't needed a replay yet in the FA Cup. Coventry have needed a replay in the last round of the FA Cup, and they've got a big game on their hands tonight. The atmosphere at the CBS Arena, or the Coventry Building Society Arena, is electric, as we run you through the teams again ahead of kick-off. And we'll tell you what those teams are for you right now, as we bring you the all-important team news once again for our listeners this evening. We'll line up and start with the Coventry City side, managed by Mark Robbins tonight. Wilson is in goal for them. That's everybody here. Thomas, Kitchen and Bidwell across the back. It's Kelly, Torp in the defensive midfield role with Sims, Palmer and Tavares behind right in attack. For Maidstone is Cunnivan in goal, Greenidge, Fowler, Brown and Cipriano, Corn, Berkeley Ajipong and Bone in midfield with should I say, Dooku and Reynolds in attack. The two subs benches I'll run you through right now as well, and then tell you about all the match officials that we've got tonight. Is Luke Bellis from goalkeeper from Coventry, Lewis Binks, Jade Silva, Callum Mountain, Matt Godden, Milan Van Newick, Demi Lusula, Josh Eccles and Kai Andrews. As for Mason, it's Harry Hale, the goalkeeper, Gavin Oit, Jay Ezelman, Riley Court, Sam Smith, Vivesh Gurung and Piri Iandulo. The Maidstone team are ready to kick us off and attack the goal away to our right hand side in this. Attack the goal away to our left hand side in this first half. Just saying, we're now underway in the game as we get ready to bring you this match this evening. We're running to guide you through the action as we bring you the FA Cup clash between Coventry City and Maidstone United. There's a throwing down the line for Maidstone to try and get in on the right hand side as they look to try and cause an early shock in this game and go 1-0 up early on here, and they could still do that if they can play this ball right. And the goalkeeper is had to clear it away there, Wilson, and Coventry City almost getting punished early on. But Coventry now on the attack and they're coming forward with Casey Palmer. Can't get a ball through to the striker. He plays for Sims, plays for Palmer inside the penalty area. He just loses out to Brown, and now he's back with the captain Kelly, who finds it, builds it across the top, and then he went out to Bidwell. Kelly's there again. He goes back to Thomas. Now that's Bodier again. Back into Thomas, and he will look to play to cross to Kitchen. Liam Kitchen, formerly of Leeds United and Barnsley in his playing career. And Leeds in FA Cup action on Wednesday evening, not available to listen to on the commentary up. We'll tell you what game we've got coming up. We're going to be in the FA Cup tomorrow and on Wednesday as well. Golovan in goal, Brown, Fowler, Gidinch and Cipriano just going to go the screens here, the monitors. Berkeley Ajipong, Bone and calling the captain. And then his Sol, Dooku and Reynolds in attack as here comes Coventry down with Tavares. He whips the ball in, looking for the head of Palmer inside the penalty area. And that's a good clearance by Reynolds, one of the scorers in the last round, to get them into this fifth round tie. He's out of play now for a throw to Maidstone, which will be taken by Cipriano, who's coming across to take it. Harry Cipriano, formerly of Southend United, now at Maidstone. Well, this is a decent cross. They're looking for Sims inside the box. Palmer was also in there to and right as that cross came in. Here's Tavares, who's trying to keep the ball moving forward. He's lost out, and Maidstone thought they won themselves a throw in there, but he didn't go their way. There's Kitchen has the ball for Thomas. Back to Kitchen again. He will play the ball into Torp, who finds Thomas once more. Now that's Bodier. Back into Thomas, who will look up and go into the centre circle where Kitchen is in a lot of space. Come over halfway now, and so advances with the ball and plays it through, looking for the win of Sims and Palmer, and he breaks for Top on the edge of the box. His shot is blocked and cleared. He breaks onto the edge of the penalty area and then back on halfway now. We'll let Bodier into the path of Kelly. Kelly switches the play well to find Bidwell. Bidwell will chest it down and knock it down the line for Palmer, who can turn away from his man. Good sliding challenge, and he breaks now for Sims to the penalty area. Coventry City go. And as you might say, shot comes in. Fantastic save, brilliant there by Golovan, and back across scope from Sims. And Coventry City almost getting the early goal there, and it's put behind. And Golovan, the goalkeeper, has had to pull off a really good save early on here to keep Maidstone United in this FA Cup tie early on. He brought United inside the box, and a good push away, and a fantastic save in the end. We'll get to the comments in just a moment. Keep your comments clean. It's a family-friendly show tonight. We'd like to remind you this evening, on the commentary, we're also live across JB Sports Coventry Up 2 and Focus on Football. Tonight's also on my personal Twitch channel. Unfortunately, tonight, due to technical reasons, we were due to bring you the Premier League clash between West Ham and Brentford over on Focus on Football. But due to technical reasons beyond our control from one of our other commentary team members, Paul James, we were unable to bring you that one tonight. So we'll bring you this game instead. Yeah, as an added bonus for Focus on Football listeners this evening. So if you're listening over there, you've got an extra bonus with some FA Cup action tonight and also some FA Cup action in the tomorrow night as well with myself and also on Wednesday evening. Tomorrow night, we've got some FA Cup action for you. We've got one of the FA Cup matches. We'll bring you the results of the others as those goals go in. We'll bring you the Waterway kick-off between Blackburn Rovers and Newcastle United tomorrow evening. Join myself, Russ Rennan, for that one from around about 7:40. As we see Maidstone win a free kick there, foul in the edge of the penalty halfway as the ball's played quickly forwards to Reynolds, who keeps the ball in play. Does well, Reynolds, to win his side of throw in front of the travelling Maidstone fans behind the goal, away to our left-hand side. That's a wonderful sliding challenge to win the ball there by the number 8 corner, who did absolutely fantastic. There is, here comes Maidstone again. They're looking to try and force their way into this game. Tavares is there and he put the ball out for a throw in which Cipriano comes up from the left back position to take level with the penalty area on the left hand side. He throws it down the line to the striker Dooku, and he gets it back now and he goes back to the number 15 there, which for Maidstone United, which is Bone, and he plays it into the midfield and the captain Corn, who can keep the ball in play, can he? Yes, and he finds Sol, who can keep the ball for Maidstone. Drops it into the flanks, looking for the run of Berkeley Ajipongan, and he's forced Bidwell to play it out, and he gets a deflection on that. Just Berkeley Ajipongan is out for a throw. George Alakobi just is in, giving some very good instructions early on. It's 6 minutes 20. Coventry City 0, Maidstone United 0. He's throwing down the line to Casey Palmer's. Coventry will try and come away with possession. Bidwell has to go back to Thomas, and Thomas will try and fetch it forward from the back. He's out to this right-hand side, and Latabodier who can bring it down the line. Latabodier has got a wonderful run down the line from Tavares, who can't get there, and Cipriano gets across and puts it out for a corner. But this is good play from both sides in the opening 6.5 minutes of this FA Cup clash. We'll read your comments out in the Media Radio Jingles and Gaming. Thank you for getting in touch this evening, by the way, as Tom gets ready to take this corner kick for Coventry City on the right-hand side. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 players inside the box, one just outside the penalty area from what we can see at the moment. As Tom takes this one, reaching towards the penalty area, comes towards the back post. That's a comfortable save from Collivan, who can clear it away first time, and he slipped. A good ball nevertheless, but thought it was going to be good ball, but it turned out to be a bad ball. Here's Tavares out wide, it goes to Aji right, into Casey Palmer. Palmer's got Bidwell on the overlap and he crosses in deep. The keeper seems inside the penalty area. It's cleared away to the edge of the box. And then a fantastic challenge comes in from the number 11, Dooku. Managed to clear it out. The clever throwing to Coventry City. They've continued the ball. Here's Palmer down the line and goes on to top. Up into Palmer. A foot straight through the ball and he breaks on halfway. And that's nodded back by Thomas. Back to his goalkeeper Wilson. We can now bring you the comment. A Media Radio Jingles and Gaming says it would be another FA Cup game if Maidstone win, and that it would, my friend, tonight. And he says hello to me, by the way. Hello to you, Media Radio Jingles and Gaming. Hopefully you're doing fantastically well this evening. Coventry City win themselves a corner over. All they did, the offside flag was up there against Aji Wright. As Sims goes through the middle, Tavares on the right hand side. Right on the left, and Sims through the middle with Palmer in the 10. So it looks to me as though they're playing 4-2-1-3. Coventry City in this game with Tavares on right either side of Sims, who's in the long striker position, and Palmer in that free role in the number 10, just behind the striker, just behind the pocket. And with Wright and Tavares getting back to make it a 3 when Maidstone have got possession and Coventry have to defend. Maidstone have got possession now, so they're having to get back and defend it. Giving the ball away, so they don't have to defend very well. Palmer. Ellis Sims is in, and Coventry City take the lead. Coventry City take the lead in the FA Cup. It's a fantastic goal from Ellis Sims, who opens the scoring on 9 minutes. And Coventry City are up for the scoring in this FA Cup clash. The ball was played through to him after Maidstone gave the ball away very sloppily in the end, and then weren't able to recover. Ball picked up, winning the through ball to Sims onside, and he's such beyond the keeper, and the keeper Colvin could have no chance, and Coventry City lead by a goal to nil in this FA Cup clash. And it's a fantastic piece of play from the host to take the lead there as Coventry look to book their place into the quarterfinals and end a 15-year, you should have right guys, 15-year hiatus in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. As Maidstone can get into the penalty area, they can, but they can't take it under control. They're in their 8th FA Cup match of the season, Maidstone United. And Coventry City are trying to beat them in their 8th match of the competition. The Reynolds are just helping Maidstone win the ball back with beyond. Reynolds does an excellent job and gets away from Tavares and does well again. And Maidstone is knocking the ball around well at the back and trying to get out of trouble and not going long first time as Reynolds and Kipiano try and keep this ball and play down this near side as it was Reynolds who tried to do that. That's good, yeah. Managed to get out and clear the ball away. It remains Coventry 1, Maidstone 0. If you're just trying this, Ellis Sims has just literally just put the ball in the back of the net of Coventry City. Nicholas Jones was the man you heard just before, was he's the presenter for this game today as he brings you the match build up in half-time force and really scores from around the Premier League today. I'll try and bring you any of those as that goes in. That's a forward there, brilliantly by Thomas, but Maidstone have got possession. And Reynolds is charging down the left-hand side. There's the penalty area goes. Into the penalty area now. Reynolds looks to deliver across. Leaves it in deep. Comes to the back post. Chest down well. Can't get there. It's how wide it goes this time. Goes down the line from the number 6 Brown. And that's a wonderful turn from Solo. Gets the ball into the box. And the back post. It was almost by Doku when he can't go on the end of it. He's out for a throw into Maidstone, I believe. And that's a good play again from the National League North, National League South side, I believe it is. And Doku just going to go on the end of that and goes out of play. We're throwing to Maidstone United. The response to them from going to go behind. This Capiano gets the low ball into the penalty and he's put behind for a corner kick to Maidstone. Put behind brilliantly there by Torres, who's had to get into exceptionally. One or two of the offside flag was up. I didn't see the offside flag was up until just now. The offside flag was raised. And Coventry have a bit of side relief. It would have been a corner otherwise. Side relief for 12 minutes. Really bad goal to nil. Maidstone even pushes it across so far. Palmer drops the ball out wide to Biglow. Gets the ball down the line. It's cut out well by Maidstone. There's number 15. Bond who can't get the ball forward. Ran out of play for a throw. Just in front of the dugouts. There's George Ellicoe, the manager. Formerly of Wolverhampton Wanderers at one stage in his career. So Wayne goes down the line, breaks towards the penalty area, and this can be cleared away. Can they clear the ball away? It's Sims. How wide it goes to Tavares. Now Tavares is racing his forward. Wonderful play from Tavares. And Tavares pulling into the path there of Kelly. Forward into Palmer, who's onside. Holds up his man. Into Sims, and Sims shoots, and Sims scores again, and Coventry City double their lead. It's Sims on 14 minutes this time around, who has scored the goal and given Coventry City a 2-goal lead. And it was so simple for the hosts. Brilliant bit of play. You can see it here again now as Palmer picked up. It was too easy for him to pick up. Good through ball. I don't think he was looking for Sims actually. He was looking for Adji Wright. Who made a run on the left-hand side. Going to the penalty. And Sims managed to get in there ahead of Wright and slot it in. And I think if Wright had got there, he would have probably and scored. He would have probably made himself offside against Adji Wright. So Sims did the right thing by taking the ball off Adji Wright and putting it into the back of the net to make it 2-0 to Coventry City. And it's gone the ball forward from Maidstone as we were looking at the replays. We're going to have to play for a goal kick to Coventry from one end of the pitch to the other as we bring you this FA Cup 5th round tie. So Coventry City 2, Maidstone 0 in the FA Cup 5th round. Just running with you to guide you through the action. We could have extra time and penalties if it's a draw. We did have extra time in the game I did yesterday for the Channels, which was the Carabao Cup final. We didn't go to penalties. Virgil van Dijk and a winning for Liverpool. This ball is played forward. It's now out from Casey Palmer. Palmer gets the ball down the line to Bidwell. Bidwell chips the ball up. And Adji Wright is in there, can't get it towards goal. He heads it away from goal. And Kipriano was happy with that. And he's just going to shepherd this ball out. And he's got possession here. Kipriano and he's forced the goal kick out of that. And that's good defensive play from Mami Kipriano, because he looked as though he was going to make a mistake at one stage, but he did it in the end, and Coventry City have a 2-goal lead, 15.5 minutes almost gone in the FA Cup. Media radio jingles and gaming says Coventry will probably win at this point, but anything happens in the cup. It does think it happen in the cup. A lot of people are thinking Chelsea will beat Leeds on Wednesday, but you never know whichever Leeds side turns up. They've done well so far this year in the cup competitions as the ball is headed back to his goalkeeper back in Kipriano to Golovin who can just tidy up and will get this ball away. He rolls it out to Fowler, who can play this ball forward. Fowler, that's a good header away. Makes for number 10 Reynolds into the path of Berkeley Ajipong, who goes back to Fowler, goes all the way back there brilliantly to his goalkeeper, and then the other ball left to Mars, who's coming all the way to Reynolds. Reynolds is charging forward, and Coventry have just given away the free kick out they know, according to the referee Michael Salisbury. I thought that was a foul there, but he's didn't give that foul. They play on it now, and Coventry will come forward again. It's down the will come forward again. It's just so pushed across into the penalty area. It's headed away by Coventry. But Maidstone pick up the loose ball and will come again as Kipriano has possession. Into the number 7 Berkeley Agnew-Paul. Back into Kipriano again. And Maidstone is losing now then. Like a little free kick which wasn't given. And Sims has been put away if he can get an end of this. Was run through almost to the goalkeeper, Golovin, who will look to get the ball forward. And now, here is Coventry on the attack. This is a wonderful bit of play. He's probably inside the penalty. Casey Palmer shot is blocked. He goes behind for a corner. And this is good pressure from Coventry City. Still not the wrist on their laurels early on here. We've already got a 2-goal lead. We're wanting 3, 4, maybe 5 and 6s to make sure the game is real. So because 2-goal lead is very, very dangerous. 1-goal lead is extra dangerous, in my opinion. Going to be hope to take this corner then for Coventry City from the right hand side as well. The corner is whipped into the penalty area, high towards the back post. But heads back across goal, and that's what it is there. Shot is blocked. Coventry appeal for a handball, but nothing given by Michael Salisbury. But it's for Casey Palmer who's trying to ball is blocked. And Reynolds can now pitch this ball away. And if Reynolds can do this in, he'll do almost do that. Just almost a fall over there from number 16 score. He moves across to this left hand side to try and keep the ball in play. You can lose on that right hand side, clearing the ball one side of the pitch to the other. You see a shot to Mark Evans, and that's where takes the throw and it goes back to Wilson. And Wilson will look to fetch this ball forward by Coventry City. Nice Thomas who can try and build his way forward from the back here. Comes up to the air back into Bobby Thomas, who can just keep hold of possession. Kitchen is there now. And now here comes Thomas again. Into Kitchen. Kitchen can get this ball forward. Kitchen will look to get the ball forward. Well, here, and he's played down the line. This is a beautiful play down the line here. And Coventry City just looking the ball around well, keeping the ball well at the back. It's Thomas and Kitchen just playing a bit of key ball together there. And Thomas gets it back to Kitchen, and Kitchen will look to get the ball forward here. Back to Thomas again. And Coventry will have to pull the Kitchen sink later, especially if Lim scores in this game. And we've been do not drown in the Kitchen with coming off due to an injury in the game as well. FA Cup games that we've got coming up for you. We've got on Tuesday evening, Robin Roberts against Wigston Nets from 7:40 with myself, Russ Vernon for that one. And then from around about the same time on Wednesday, we come first against Manchester United with updates of Wolverhampton Wanderers against Brighton of Albion, and we'll also keep updated with Chelsea against Leeds and Liverpool Southampton. As the ball is played to the left back position, with Cipriano can clear away from Maidstone, and is helped out by a teammate there who looks to get the ball forward in quickly. It's played forward there by Brown, who can get it on this time around and loops just over the crossbar, going away of a clearance from Windy. But we see this again. Windy's going away and block clearance from Fowler. And Fowler's not happy with that. There was nothing he could do there. Enough couldn't actually away quick enough. Top lines up another corner from the right hand side. Coventry will look to make this corner count and make this 3-0 and make sure this game is put to bed eventually before half time. As the corner comes into the penalty area, claimed well by the goalkeeper, who will look to release it quickly with it now. Ops to the lane and rolls the ball out. As there is Con advancing over halfway. And he's fouling now in towards number 30. Number 30, number 10, sorry, Reynolds, who wins his side of free kick. He just look like 3-0 from this position at the moment. I've just spotted on the monitors there was number 10 Reynolds instead from Maidstone in this game. They will try and get themselves forward in the match. Coventry 2, Maidstone 0. He will look to get the ball in towards the penalty area. And chance to get one back. We've got Greenwich, Cipriano, Fowler, all up from the back. And the defenceless players are in there too. As you can see on the edge of the box is Bob. This is Corn to take the captain, who will look to deliver this crossing towards the penalty area and look to cause some of the problems. It's around the back where Greenwich was challenging for it, and Sims managed to come away with possession. Lays it down the line into towards Palmer, who just gives the ball away. Like Tavares will help out with Palmer there. Here is Manchester City. We are forcing Maidstone to play to round on the back of the momentum in the FA Cup. 22 and almost 23 minutes gone in this first half. Coventry City 2, Maidstone United 0 is the FA Cup scoreline you're listening to here on the Coventry 2 JB Sports. And focus on football, and also my personal Twitch channel, which is Russ E Vernon _92. Well, watch. Here comes, that's about the effort, Coventry City in towards halfway. And there's a good ball in field to Kelly. Back he goes to him again. That's about it, all the way back to Wilson this time. Wilson will try and play out from the back. It's Coventry. High line of press. I should say, Maidstone's high line of press. Going to all kinds of problems in this game so far. And see a shot of Casey Palmer now. He's apart from that effort he had a few moments ago, winning the free kick, he's not really been in the game as much, so I've not been able to catch much of him so far. If you're listening right now, a big thank you to you for doing so. Some FA Cup action on the way for you this evening. Maidstone and Coventry go head to head in the FA Cup fourth round as we bring you, or should I say fifth round, as we bring you more fifth round action on Tuesday and Wednesday with a live match each day. As we bring you up to date with this game. It's Coventry City 2, Maidstone United 1. There's going to be a throw to be taken by Capriano down the line. It does. Flick Tongue. It's cleared away this time. That was actually foul. Cleared it down the line. And we're just waiting for the ball to come back here. And the throw to be taken again. As Coventry just snub the ball away and out. After the ball can bounce back in. And the ball got picked up and took it somewhere. So no one could find it. So let's get a new ball. After the back, and the back on the way now with Thomas in possession. He will look to get this ball forward. He does get the ball forward. Wonderful for the play. Here comes Mason again. Can we get the ball? And he watches Corn. Corn will look to get the cross in. He goes out wide to Sol. Back he goes to the right back. And there's a good cross from Greenwich in towards the penalty area. Collected by the number 16. Sol shot across. He's wide in the end. And a good build-up play from Maidstone United. We're trying to get into the game now, and we're just seeing that effort again from the goalkeeper. No, goalkeeper. And the touch with Reynolds. And that was a decent bit of players. Coventry City lead by 2 goals in this FA Cup match. There's some good goals as well in the FA Cup. What's running to guide you through the action in the FA Cup 5th round encounter. As we see Maidstone trying to get in behind here. Again, this is the sort of thing that Ipswich Town boss Hugh McKenna would have been saying to his side, and Stephen would have been saying to his side, we need to have the game a lot earlier if we want to get past Coventry City in any competition they come up against. It's can't lose them. Now Coventry can break, and this is Solo who can charge down this left hand side. I know he's moved across to the right. I've only just noticed that tactical switch from George Alacron, which is what we'll say is since they've done that, they've got into the game more. And I'm not sure what it is with Sol, whether he can't play on the right hand side, but always looks better when I've seen him play or highlight clips on YouTube, is that when he's going to play in one position, he likes to drift around. This Sol again with the drift, and there's a shot comes up from the edge of the box, breaks there for Reynolds. He goes towards the back post, and Sol can't get there. Instead of back out of play. And there's a good battle going on here. And Palmer comes out on top, and Palmer can chase away. And he's got moving one side of him. He goes to the far side and edge right instead, right into the penalty area. Going, Black takes the deflection from his shot and behind the corner kick for Coventry City. As we see the shot again from Andrew Wright. Good block it was indeed from Fowler, deflected behind the corner. And Coventry City are up and down back in the CBS Arena. Into some long, outstanding decisions where one stage looking to be forced out of their own. They're completely different things. With that, a few times at Burton Albion. I don't think we worked out from as much. He'll go to the corner then for Coventry City. Before we have that corner, we just want to see what's above the air, and they're watching him being spoken to by the referee. Probably to this corner then, and he will watch with this ball in, and he does so, and his header flicks down and behind for yet another corner to Coventry City. And then spanning up the corners, trying to get at the early times in there to we're going to kind of see the corner flipped on again. And for some Maidstone fans, it's coming as it should have been a corner, should have been a free kick instead. For them, it's the number 4 Green Edge, and Kitchen had a bit of set to in the box as the corner came in. So if you could look at that, as a shot goes wide in the end from right, but somehow this referee, Andre Manor, has been the absolute tosspot tonight. The decisions to come to which went team, and decision in my opinion comes again. Corner whipped in, edged up and is cleared away. It's cleared away again. The shot is driven back in and wide, and Tavares in the end, and that's a decent effort, Tavares, and we're just going to keep his effort on target. You're just tuning into us today. Thank you very much for doing so. We do appreciate every single one of you tuning in this evening. Russ Vernon with you to guide you through the action and keep you with the FA Cup match tonight. In the 5th round as Coventry City host Maidstone United in the FA Cup. Coventry City 2-0 up, and they're looking good and well for their lead at the moment with Maidstone. And as good as they've got as well. The only difference is Coventry have taken their chances when they've fell to them. Maidstone, they do have a chance, but there's some hard chances which they weren't able to take, which good teams like Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United to a certain degree with the Red Devils. I'd call them a big team if they hadn't had Eric Ten Hag as manager and Steve McLaren, as England fans knows, Wally is part of his backroom staff. Eric Ten Hag, or some football fans call him, and even had a few Manchester United fans call him this Eric Ten Clown. Eric Ten Hag. As a ball was breaking into the penalty area, and just still coming forward. Go down, and the free kick is being awarded. There's a foul in the end there. And I'm trying to see who's this now for Coventry City here. No, I don't think it's Palmer, it's Sims. He's looking at me out of Sims here, you know. I'm just looking to see what happens here. As the ball is played into Palmer, he turns away from his man. No, he's not Sims. It is number 30 Tavares who's down, and it'd be a big blow for Coventry City. Most of the stuff that they've done good tonight, yes, I'll say Palmer was good in flashes, but everything that they've done so far, which has been good, and this is my opinion, people can change their opinions later in the season. But with it how it is right now, Coventry are playing good football. I think they could be an outsider for the playoffs in the Championship. But they could be an outsider for getting through to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup as a shot comes in and saved in the end by the goalkeeper, Colin, who can just dive on it, save it, clean up, and go home. And once you'll be looking to stir this game up, so their fans can have an early night instead of late night, especially with some people wanting to miss school today to come to this match, especially from those down in Maidstone, or for those who have travelled up here tonight to the CBS arenas and enjoy themselves so far despite the scoreline and enjoying their day out in the Midlands this evening. Worcester can bring you this game tonight, can bring you the Blackburn Rovers game tomorrow night. They take on Newcastle United before Paul James comes in Nottingham Forest against West Ham on Wednesday, alongside updates of Wolves against Everton in this game as we see this match unfolding. Russ Vernon with you for this FA Cup game tonight. We've got some, as I mentioned, Premier League match taking place this evening. West Ham United hosting Brentford in the FA Cup, and we'll get up to date with that one if there's any developments in there. Yes, there's already been 3 goals in that game, and I'll tell you all about that in a moment. But what a start to that game already. 3 goals in the London Stadium already. And we'll tell you about that in just a moment or two. We've also got some Premier League news to tell you about as well. Let's come out exceptional from the Premier League regarding Everton. We'll tell about those in just a moment or two. We see everybody with possession into Kelly. They're knocking the ball around well here. The Sky Blues as they look to get the ball forward. And here comes Coventry tracking back and winning the ball back and almost with a free kick release the ball over to Christy Palmer. And in France, Christy Palmer just his box. Sims is 3-0. And Ellis Sims completes a 35-minute hat trick. And Ellis Sims on 35 minutes. It's put Coventry City 3-0 up. And will now look like they're going to be in the act for the quarterfinals of the FA Cup next time around. That's an hat trick for Ellis Sims in this game. 9 minutes, 14 minutes, and now goal in the 35th minute. 10 minutes before half time. It's Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0. No hint of offside there. And the shot came in, even if there was, and they didn't give it. We haven't been able to overrule it because there is no VAR in this competition for this round anyway. Well, Ellis Sims jumping on the spot. He made the Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0 in the FA Cup. And that's the first half hat trick for Ellis Sims, and it could be a long night end now for Maidstone United. And George the club will need to try and change something here and make sure he's not a big high profile scoreline in favour of the Sky Blues as they lead by 3 goals to 0 in this game. As here comes Maidstone United. As Capuano gives a cross in, which is blocked at the near post there brilliantly by Sims back out, doing the defensive side of things as well as the attack side of things, which is good to see. Also back helping out is Casey Palmer. We also got Letterbody, Thomas, Torp who can just go across and help it out if need be. As Coventry will come forward. And the Maidstone won the ball back and we can counter. And here is number 16, Stoll. Into the penalty area it goes. Good work from Stoll. Keeps the ball in. Cipriano. Good movement. Into the penalty area. We can't keep the ball in. And the ball is being given away. And we're looking to try and get this game back under control, Maidstone United. Don't you like this though? It's destiny's in that own hands going into the second half as we see good pressure bad there by Ball, who was forced to play left back. It really is game of this moment in time was being forced to play left back rather than a bit further up in the end for Reynolds now, with Cipriano having to potentially move around as well to accommodate these some which will have been affecting on him with the aspect of which that is, and keep you bang up to date with the game as always as we watching the FA Cup game. The ball is played over the top. He's in towards the penalty. Can he keep the ball in play? He can't. He does well. Back he goes then to Cipriano. Cipriano coming forward. A good play from Cipriano. The movement, he keeps the ball moving as he can knock the ball around well. Corn gets it to Greenedge, and Greenedge is just forcing himself to go backwards, and Sims is after that one, and he's not far from where he lives, and he's headed away by number 4 Virgil van Dijk. And there's an offside flag up again, and Maidstone not got behind the last line of the Coventry defence, and a flag has gone up there, and that wasn't offside for me, so we're very unlucky there as Coventry had possession back in what has been a very, very good game so far to watch. On City 3, Maidstone United 0 if you're just tuning into us here. on the Coventry bus to guide you through the action this afternoon is a good run there from Latibody who can play the ball into Kelly, who can get the ball forward to Sims, and it's out wide to Tavares, who can play the ball forward, and a good ball back there to Thomas and back into Latibody again. And he used to give the ball for Coventry City. That's what Coventry are just doing at the moment. It's been a key ball, which is game management from them early on in this game, and they can afford to do that, Coventry City, especially with them being 3 goals up so far and causing a number of problems when they're going forward. As here comes Maidstone again, and they can get the ball forward. We play down the line, it goes well, and it's given away. Coventry coming again. It's into Sims. This boxing shot comes in, a fantastic save in the end from the substitute, Conovan. That was an effort in the end, brilliantly forced in the end by a Diego Yots where that shots, so we're just going to find it. We're going to get the room on the D. As Maidstone just having possession with Corney now, and he looks to get the ball well. Goes out wide. Maidstone will lose out as Adjuai controls well. Good work here from Adjuai to keep sort of possession. 3-0 to Maidstone United. We're just trying to see on the commentary of what's been with you tonight. We also have a bunch of 2 JB Sports and Focus on Football. And also my personal Twitch channel, Russ Beaverin, underscore nice to us commentary. Let's make it forward, Casey Palmer. And now we keep Triano just gets back in time to put off Casey Palmer, who made the headlines for good reasons in the last round of the FA Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. One thing that bad incident happened was where he made a young fan's day. He went down to Hillsborough early on for the replay and got presented some stuff for himself. He gave the person who done it a signed shirt, and I think he was getting restless what to sign it for him, and he was going to become a match off one of their matches, and it's cleared where it comes to the back post. And Maidstone United chipped up, edged up and away. Next on the edge of the box says foul. The foul going well. Can't get out, but there's a free kick given foul on Bidwell by fouling Bidwell and Fowler clashing there afterwards. He didn't actually catch him there. And Bidwell goes down far too easily. He didn't even catch him there. If anything, he catches Fowler on the back, and if anything, that should have been a penalty. For me. Onto 3-0 up. Look towards half time, and it's been a good first half in this encounter. Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0, 42 minutes on the clock in the FA Cup. There's the header win. Coventry City will look to back on the front foot early on it. Towards the end of this first half, like they did at the beginning of the first half. Palmer checks it down well, and he turns away. Back he went into the path of Thomas via Kitchen. Now Latibody can come forward. Latibody charges his way forward. And Coventry City can pitch it away with a free kick from Maidstone. And the man who's down from Maidstone here, I'm trying to work out who it is here. It's going to give me a better angle to see who it is. And his solo's gone down and stayed down. And I'm really enjoying the way Maidstone are playing, coming forwards rather than defensively tonight. And showing some good signs of some good touches here for Maidstone in their quest to get back and find out what if we can get into the next round or not. Just Maidstone just keeping it tight to the band now, and should run this for the entire game, just knocked around at the back and was making Coventry City chase after them. And this is why we didn't do it today, because we managed to keep it in with Maidstone, just getting this all the way up towards halfway. So there's away again. Breaks into the path of windage. Now is a throw into Maidstone, and they're just about to do this throwing actually over that far side in front of the dugouts, and there's a long throw down the line. It goes, but Coventry have won the ball back. It's Kelly finds Torp, and Torp gives the ball away this time. And wonderful bit of play in the end. Can they get the ball forward? Wonderful bit of movement. It's still 3-0 to Coventry City. It's been a good first half in this FA Cup encounter. Looking to try and get back into this game of Maidstone before half time, which will give them a chance if they can. But Coventry coming forward. He's out wide to the left hand side, and Bidwell, who goes back towards Palmer, who can get a shot in, and is comfortably saved in the end there by Kelly, who just sees the opposite number 12 drop and pick up the ball and drop it in the mid-time. He's not done that this time around. And now Maidstone will try and come forward. And we're looking to provide a cup shock in this game tonight, and looks to get through in the FA Cup. Chesterfield, coach, we're looking forward then placing in the quarterfinals as he stands. He's been to 2 minutes stoppage time as Thomas just manages to get the header back to go to the target for the Sky Blues. Here comes Kelly now into Torp, who can look forward into very backwards though, so he can keep hold of possessions. Kitchen gets it back to Bidwell. Bidwell gets the ball forward and he's down the line towards Bidwell that time, and Torp's there again. He wins a throwing Torp, and he will take it, will he? No, he leaves it. Be taken by Bidwell. And Bidwell is just going to go back and just play to cross. And the coach of the Kobe just shouts some instructions out to Sam Corn. Anyway, he wants them to be, and how he wants them out-structured. He wants them to play with fluidity. They're looking to play as they will look to keep all the possessions. The ball is played forward there, brilliant. Now here comes City with Palmer. And he can't get Sims away, can he? No, he can't. Good defensive play. This is cleared away. It comes off Palmer, and then now for a throw. Almost played a minute and 30 seconds of this first period of first half stoppage time. City 3, Maidstone 0. Patrick Ellis Sims at the break is the goal scorer. There is a free kick to Maidstone United. They need to get this ball into this penalty area. Will the Portsmouth fan and head coach tell his goalkeepers to get forward there? He's the end of this first half. He's not going to do that, because how would he do that when the first half's almost ended? He's played across towards the back post, ended away. In the end, then he's cleared. In the end, it's half time now in this FA Cup clash. City are leading by 3-0 in this FA Cup game against Maidstone United. And they're looking good value for their half-time lead. Or Coventry City. An hat-trick for Ellis Sims is the score. He scored on 9 minutes, 12 minutes, and 14 and 34 minutes with Ellis Sims. Just to tell you, in the Premier League is West Ham 2, Brentford 1. Joe Bone with a brace there on 5 and 7, and Neil Morpie scored on 13 minutes as well there. We'll bring you a real scores in just a few moments, but right now let me hand back over to Nicholas Jones, who can tell you through the first half from his point of view while I take a break. And so at half time then, it's Coventry City 3, Maidstone 0.
Thanks, Ross. All I can say is that Coventry City have just run rings around Maidstone United, and I have to say because of those 3 goals, it has to be the Ellis Sims show, and and he is certainly deserving of that match ball. And given Coventry's recent performances in the Championship, they fell to 7th after losing 3-0 to Preston North End on Friday. So this match really could be the kickstart to them keeping up their hopes of being promoted from the Championship this season. Maidstone United are chasing promotion dreams themselves from the National League South, currently 8th, but they haven't won a match away since November. And with the way the scores are now, this looks like being a very tall order for them. Haji Wright could be and one of the next scorers for Coventry. He is the top scorer in all competitions with 12, and also I wouldn't discount Matt Godden coming onto the pitch as a substitute. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back just before the second half, where I hope to have a bit of a chat. We'll hope to have a bit of a chat more with Russ in depth about the first half and his predictions for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Commentary Hub's alternative audio coverage of the FA Cup fifth round between Coventry City and Maidstone United. And Russ, it's been very much Coventry's from the word go, hasn't it?
It has, Nicholas, yes, and you can see Coventry were 18 with the way they started from the Friday night beat to Preston North End, and they just decided to come out from the off this time and take the game to Maidstone, try and get those early goals and try and earn Maidstone in this game, and that's what they've done in this first half of hurted them where they can and caused them a few problems, and that's what you'd expect to see from Coventry in a game of this magnitude, to put their mark down on them. Instead of the higher league side, they're expected to win this game. They're expected to go through the competition. You don't want to be causing an upset. You don't have an upset on their hands like Ipswich Town in the last round, or Stevenage did, or Barrow did in the previous rounds. But Coventry tonight, the Maidstone have much of the play. There wasn't now that available opportunity, not allow them that much space, which Ipswich showed them in the last round, or Stevenage showed them in the third round, or Barrow showed them in the second round of the competition. And Coventry have done the basics right as well defensively moving forward, but they've also not given them enough space in this game, which some teams do not always seem to respect the opposition team too much. And I think that's what Ipswich did. Coventry have not done that tonight, and they deservedly deserve to be leading tonight.
Yes, they certainly do. And just as I said before the break, this is a game that is crucial for them because they seem to have lost some of their form in the Championship, because they were vying for the playoffs and possible promotion back into the Premier League, just as they did last season. But as for Maidstone, this game has been a real kick up the backside, and they really need to just string everybody together, just find whatever resources they can, and get back into it. But with 45 minutes in the second half and 3 goals down, surely that is too much of a tall order for them.
You expect so, Nicholas, but don't count them out, because you know what they can do. You've seen it in the game against Ipswich. They can cause teams problems. They did the same against Stevenage, yes. You know, they won those games fairly close, like 2-1 against Ipswich and 1-0 against Stevenage. They could come back and win this 4-3. It's a cup, it's the FA Cup, Maidstone Cup can happen. And that's what we're looking for today. One thing I was surprised at, as the teams are just emerging back out for the second half, their captain, having Oit, he didn't start this game tonight. He's a leader in this Maidstone team, and I'm surprised they've not gone with their leader in the starting lineup tonight and haven't had him on the bench. That's really a surprise for me from Maidstone. I think Mr. Ethics himself, more how they've done in the league, and I was just a bit surprised with Gary Lloyd not starting. He is their main experience head, and he's also the brother of our good friends on the hub, Justin Lloyd as well. And we're getting ready for the second half of this game then, as the teams are back out for the start of the second half. We'll give you the full recap of the teams in just a moment as we get ready for the second half. And a big shout out to Tom Payton, who says, "Now then, Rust, happy Pog Day to you. Happy Pog Day to you, my friend, as well." I don't know what Pog Day means, but if you'd like to let me know what you mean there. So it looks like Burnham will be relegated, or JB forced and listen. Wholesale break off in a moment. It's Coventry on the attack at the start of the second half, and a chance to make it for the start of the second half. Top on edge of the penalty, breaks him towards the box looking for Palmer. Edge of the penalty area, he goes again towards Cobb, and Maidstone just trying to do well. Everybody here is getting caught out, and now Maidstone on the counter attack down the far side. And he's out of play for a throw in Calamar. We're just having a few technical problems. We'll be back. I'll just back over to after this attack is Maidstone. Just clear the ball away up towards half, and we'll try and come forward. Just going to be. I'll be back in just 1 second. Just having a few technical problems, and we'll be back with you shortly. Just stay there. Commentary is the start of the it is Coventry City who lead by 3-0 against Maidstone United. Hopefully that you can hear me better now. As we see Coventry with possession. And this is a good start to the second half by the home side, who have looked to cause a few problems in this game tonight. As we see Coventry in possession as got it around the corner. There's that body down the line it goes, and it's out of play for a throw-in. With that question, Tom, hopefully doing okay, by the way. JB's not very happy, obviously. He's a passionate Burnley fan. He wants to see his side play regularly in the Premier League, and he pushes out some of the recruitment and Vincent Kompany, some of the players' performances, saying they're not being very good enough this evening. As Coventry City will go forward down that far side, and they look to get forward. Here they come again, and it's out wide now with Bidwell, who can come forward. Down the line is Palmer into who does well, and it looks as though it's Adji Wright who is the man who has gone off here for Coventry City. We'll let you know for definite in just a moment. We missed it on our couldn't really see the number on the officials board, and he didn't really tell us much on our monitors that we've got in front of us here as well in the press area. Remains the Coventry City lead by 3-0 in this game, as Coventry City will look to come forward. We'll try and let you know what else come on for us. It's inside the box. Cannibal saved there in the end by Collivan in the goal for Maidstone United. And is on for Adji Wright, was right. Pardon the pun there. On for Adji Wright. So Coventry will line up now with Wilson in goal, Attabodier, Thomas, Kitchen and Bidwell, Kelly and Torp, and then it is Tavares, Palmer and O'Hare behind Sims in attack. No changes for Maidstone United, so they line up with Collivan in goal, Grindage, Fowler, Brown and Cipriano, Con, Berkeley, Ajipong and Bon on both should I say midfield, and then it's Sol, Duku and Reynolds in attack. It remains Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0 in this game, as Coventry will look to, as Maidstone will look to get forward. Here's Brown, or from the back, as him and Greenedge just swap places, Fowler and Bon and Berkeley Ponga swap places around as well, just to make life harder for us, as it was Brown who can get the ball down the line. Good bit of movement here from Coventry's defensively to keep Maidstone out at the moment. As Maidstone in again, and he's put behind this time by Latibody for a corner to Maidstone, and this is good defensive play by Coventry to try and get themselves into the game as we see this game underway. We may in the second half, and we can tell you that half time in the Premier League finished West Ham United 2, Brentford 1 is the scoreline there. And now it's a corner for Maidstone. It's whipped in towards the penalty area. Edge up again in the cross goal. Edge up again, and it's cleared away this time by Coventry City, who just managed to hack it up towards halfway, where Seoul can pick up for Maidstone. They can get this ball forward. Down the line it goes well, and is further down the line, and now here is Berkeley Ajapong into Seoul, and Awad to Reynolds, and Seoul is there again. This is good play from Maidstone, but they've just lost out in the vital moment, and Coventry lose out down the other end. And here they come again. And Reynolds into the side netting, and that's a decent effort for Maidstone to pull one back. But just couldn't find the target, and he puts it into the side netting. Good bit of play from Maidstone United, but his effort is wrong-footed. Everybody, including himself, and into the side netting. Well, that's a good bit of play from the National League South side in Maidstone United as Cipriano can clear downfield, and that's a wonderful ball looking for Reynolds, who can't get an end of that ball forward. And Coventry will tidy well as here comes Kelly. Good bit of play into Bidwell, back to Kelly once more. And he just ties up back to Kitchen, and now across to Thomas, and down the line to Latabodiere, and Latabodiere back to Thomas, and then Coventry will play across the back to Kitchen, and he will look forward out wide to Latabodiere again, the former Swans player. Can't pick out Palmer, but he goes, he said to Sims, who finds Palmer, who's ball forward looking for it's cut out, and now that's gone behind the intended target there from Durka, but he's picked up well by the number 7 Berkeley Ajipong, and he comes for here again from Maidstone, edge of the penalty area, so can't get it. Coventry will look to counter, so Air can get this ball forward. Callum Air gets the ball forward, and that's another wrong pass by Coventry, and they cough up possession yet again, and Maidstone will have it the ball back with Donovan to get the ball forward. It's a wonderful bit of play. Chip headed back, looking for Soul there by Durku, and he breaks to the far side. Everybody here tidies up well as Kelly finds Torp. He's got Bidwell outside him if he wants to use him, and he tries to get him in over the top, and he has got him in over the top down the left-hand channel, and he can get in towards the penalty, and he puts the ball across, but too near the goalkeeper Golovin, and he can ball the ball out quickly, and Maidstone can go on a promising counter-attack, but that pass is poor, and Kitchen is intercepted, and here comes Coventry again with Air. He gets the ball out wide to Bidwell. Bidwell sees Sims at the back post. He crosses in looking for Palmer this time, and he's claimed by Golovin in goal for Maidstone United, and that's good defensive play in the end there. And that's a decent effort from Casey Palmer, and he's claimed well in the end. There it remains. Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0. If you're just joining us here on the Coventry Up 2 JB Sports and Focus on Football, also live on Rusby Vernon _92 on Twitch if you want to tune in. As here they come forward. Wonderful bit of play. It goes well, and they can wear their way forward here now. But Air does well. Back it goes, and they can come forward here, Coventry City. Good play from Air back to Bidwell, and they will look to get the ball forward. Bidwell does well, and he plays the ball across the field of play into the path of Thomas. Down the line it goes there brilliantly between Travers and Sims, but Travers can go on the end of that ball from Sims, and it's cut out, and Coventry will get back in possession. And now, what can they do here now? And the ball is played forward. Can Coventry City get back into this game and keep the side in their lead intact, as Coventry lead by 3-0? The moment to that lead to reduce or evaporate completely in this game, and to go to extra time in this game as we bring you this match, as Seoul can come forward down the left-hand side for Maidstone United. It's now Duku with the cross in. It goes behind. Will that be a corner? It will be a corner, and Torp has just cleared it away. And after the whistle gone, I'm wondering if he'll get both for that Torp, or whether the referee will let the play just continue with the corner. Just going to let it continue with the corner, I think, here. which Corn goes across to take, and it remains Coventry 3, Maidstone United 0 in the FA Cup. And the ball is whipped in around the back, headed back across Collins, cleared away, and this is good movement. Wonderful bit of play. And now Coventry coming forward defensively, 6s and 7s up until the catch there by Wilson, who can't get the ball out quickly, and he rolls it out this time. And here comes Kelly into Bidwell. Now O'Hare, Callum O'Hare looks forward, traverses down the line on this near left-hand touchline, and is it moved inside to get the ball from O'Hare? Back it goes to Kelly, to Torp, and Coventry just play a bit of triangular football there. Now O'Hare has got the ball into Sims, and he can't get there. Sims and Palmer can't get there this time, and Palmer and Sims almost trying to challenge the goalkeeper Collivan, and he's got the ball out of the way. Now here come Maidstone United down the far side, the flank they go with Reynolds. It goes back as Maidstone just keep all of possession. This is good movement in the end from Maidstone United. Good play this from Maidstone to keep all of possession and just keep the ball moving forward every available opportunity that they get this evening. And he's on the far side. If they can get there with Durku, and he just forces a corner, does he? Yes, he does actually, I think, because Kitchen's moving back in towards the centre, and he looks as though some of the Maidstone players coming forward. Does he win the corner here? Yes, he does, and that's superb work from Maniduku, who can win that corner for Maidstone. That's a good piece of defensive play down the other end from Maidstone, from their goalkeeper Collivan, who skip past a couple of players there, and this is a corner kick then, which will be taken quickly by Berkeley Ajipong, and he gets across towards the back post. Sims heads it away. It breaks now for Corn, who drops it back to his goalkeeper Collivan. Collivan will look to get the ball back forward and downfield of play, and this does well. Wonderful bit of movement here, and he's coming forward. Good work here, and he's down the line. It goes well. Crossed in deep. He's behind for a corner kick to Maidstone United off of Torp that time, and they're looking to cause a few problems now in the start of the second half and taking the game to Coventry. And it's a bit too late to start taking the game to Coventry now. 3-0 down and in midway inside the second half of the game. Almost an hour gone, so around about 30 minutes left to play. It's a bit too late for that to start playing now. But this could be the end of Maidstone's FA Cup campaign for 23-24. As O'Hare helps the corner be cleared away after initially headed away by Kitchen. It comes to the captain and Corn. Corn gets the ball forward, but he gives the ball away. Now here comes Coventry City, and doing some good work here, Coventry City. And they play the ball backwards. This is good movement and some good play here from Coventry. They will look to come forward here. Can they work their magic and get this ball forward downfield? Ellis Sims, the hat-trick hero so far, and will be taking home that match ball. It's still on the field, is Ellis Sims. In fact, he could end up getting more goals if the ball gets through to him. As this ball's over the top, but Tavares, who's took it down well, and Tavares inside the penalty area, shots a goal, and he goes just wide. It will be a goal kick to Maidstone United, but that's a clever bit of play again from Coventry City. And Thomas plays a wonderful ball over the top. Just onside is the winger Tavares, who managed to get inside the penalty area, but dragged a shot wide. And I think he was looking to bring it across the goal, pulling on his foot, then on his knee, or on his top of his thigh, knee area, and then just sliced it when he was looking to cross the ball in towards Ellis Sims inside the penalty area, who was looking for his fourth goal in this game. And Coventry's fourth as well, as the ball is chipped up towards the back post, and it breaks for Berkeley Ajipong. Berkeley Ajipong loses out, and it's still good. Berkeley Ajipong as Tor goes down, but now O'Hare has got possession and he's racing through over halfway on the right hand side. He plays the ball inside to Tavares. Tavares loses out, and Palmer has to retrieve possession for Coventry. It looks as though Maidstone was going to go on end of that ball there. As here they come again. Into Kelly. This is good play from Kelly. Out wide to Bidwell. Bidwell does well. Can he get the ball in towards the penalty area? No. He's played down the line. Wonderful play here. Gets pushed over. Does a yes. Going to Michael Salisbury. And that will be the Coventry City free kick for a foul on Michael Salisbury. On which was spotted by Michael Salisbury. And that was a foul by the defender, Greendage. There is it remains Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0, 61.5 minutes on the clock in this FA Cup encounter. Torp will line on this free kick, then it's in a crossing position for Coventry City. It could be a chance to make it 4 here and go further in front. Torp will look to get this ball in towards the 6-yard box, because that's where everybody is, around the short box on the goal line, in around the goalkeeper. He's put into that dangerous area and it's headed behind for a corner kick to Coventry City. Duku managed to head this away, I think it was, in the end, and yes it was. Duku managed to get his head to that, and Coventry have taken the corner quickly to try and catch Maidstone out, and here's Air towards top on the edge of the box, and he moves out to Berkeley Ajipong. And he can get the ball backwards. Here's Bidwell. Good movement here from Coventry to get the ball back after losing possession initially. To Tavares. Back to Latibodiaris. He looks to get the ball forward for Coventry. Good movement here as they look to get the ball forward. And Bidwell will play it into the path there brilliantly of Palmer. And now it's Thomas. And down the line it goes well. And this is clever play from Coventry, just keeping the ball, making sure when the Maidstone are to get the ball, they're to run around to try and win the ball back rather than just giving the ball back cheaply. Just as I say that, Maidstone have got the ball back, and that's a good turn away by the number 5 Fowler, who can get the ball down the line, and he's giving the ball away here, and Coventry can come forward again. Kelly into O'Hare, who can turn on the possession. Back it goes to Torp, into Kelly now, out wide to Casey Palmer, who's got the overlapping one of Jay Bidwell down the left-hand side. He opts against using and goes to O'Hare instead. Back to Palmer, back to O'Hare, now into Torp once more. O'Hare and Palmer linking a well landing only doing the league for Coventry City tonight. It's out wide, well there by Joel Latibodier, who's done well to keep hold of possession in front of Tavares, and there's across on this left-hand side with Bidwell who can come forward. Here's Palmer. Good work from Casey Palmer, who can attack inside, and Palmer will look to get the ball forward, and he plays the ball forward and he's cleared away, and here's Reynolds. Good work from Reynolds as he can play the ball over the top to try and get Saul in behind there, and that was a clever idea. But here come Coventry City with Air. Got his socks rolled down like to his ankles, bit like what Jack Grealish does, and he looks as though those very, 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 very small shin pads on like Grealish does as well, and which when you look at him, he doesn't look like he's got any shin pads on with. I can probably assure you that he's got very, very teenish shin pads on tonight, I've been told. And here they come now as Coventry win possession back, and Torp has got Palmer on the one side, and he goes to Casey. Palmer shot his save well, and this is a fantastic save. So not only did he save it and clear it from danger, he was also put it out for a corners, Lucas Covolan, and that's a decent effort again from Torp. Good win the ball back, and a good curling effort from Casey Palmer. Covolan just pushes it behind and out of play for a throw-in. Coventry will lead by 3-0. They will look to get the ball forward, and is given away, but Coventry have won the ball back on air. Latibody Air can't keep the ball in play, and Coventry have considered a throw-in, and they've taken it quickly. Maidstone here, have they? No. They're leaving it for Kipriano to take, so they can get their men that they want forward. But Kipriano's leaving it even more. It's Coventry now looking to make 3 changes, and I can see that is Matty Godden, one of them. So too is Josh Eccles, I believe, which I saw the number 28 on his shorts. As Ellis Sims is the first man coming off. He's going to be replaced by Matty Godden. No, it's not. It's going to be Josh Eccles who replaces Ellis Sims. I've been told. And Matt Godden's on now. So it's Ellis Sims, Katie Pond and Victor Torp. And all going off for, I'll tell you who's coming on in their place in just a moment or two. Matt Godden, Josh Eccles, and Milan Manuik for Coventry City as they lead by 3-0 in this FA Cup clash, as Coventry will look to get this ball clear when he comes in, and they have done that. They're down the line, he goes looking for to chase. Godden's on now, so fresh legs in the attacking third as well as the defensive third as well for Coventry. Eccles doing well to hold up the play over on that far side now. That's about out there to clear away the dangers. Out for a throw into Maidstone United. They lead. They trail should I say Maidstone by 3-0, but they're going to make the triple substitution here now, Maidstone. And I'm going to try and work out who they are in a moment when we can get a close look at them. I'm wondering if one of them is Gavin White. I'm not sure who the others are too. Unlike Coventry City players, Maidstone don't have their squad numbers on their shorts, so it's very hard to see who is coming on for Maidstone and who's coming on from this vantage point that we're in. But here, Coventry just battling for possession, and O'Hare nips in and wins the ball back cleanly. And getting towards the penalty area, but that's good tidying up there as Greenwich just manages to clear away. But Coventry will come forward again. Good play this, and Manuik is out of play for a throw. And here comes the triple substitution for Maidstone United and Ralph Brown comes off. Brown is replaced by Gavin Hoyt, the brother of our good friend Justin Hoyt. Do you remember Justin Nicholas, who used to work on the channel with us? His brother is coming on here now for Maidstone, if you do remember him. I'm trying to work out who the others are in a moment as well, but there is Gavin Hoyt onto the field of play. He's the club captain, is Gavin Hoyt. Cipriano has gone off. It looks like as well Eric Cipriano has gone off. And so too is Seoul, and we'll tell you who's come on. Is Brown, Cipriano and Seoul off. And the 3 players coming on is Hoyt, Enzelim and Gulung. In the end there for Maidstone United. Yes, his brother is playing in this game for the non-leaguers, Maidstone United. Good friend of the channels is Justin Hoyt, former Arsenal and England under-21 international, and a former Arsenal defender as well. Probably be happy with how Arsenal are going this season. We'll try and link up with him at some point and try and get him on one of the Premier League preview shows coming up, or review shows, to talk about Arsenal and do an interview about Arsenal's season so far and his time playing in England, and if he gets chances, the MLS season, which I think he works on, he's now back up and running. Some good games happened over the weekend on the MLS season pass on Apple TV. If you want to follow your MLS coverage, that's the only place you can do so in the UK. Apple TV. As here comes Coventry City in possession of this FA Cup tie, which is we brought you here on the Coventry Ombudsman with you for this match today. It's out of play for a throw-in, which will be taken there by Maidstone United. It's going to be taken by the right back Hoyt now, who comes on, and no further goes for Ellis Sims. He's probably getting a rest. When he went off, he will gain a rest. for the FA Cup, for the league match coming up at the weekend for Coventry City. Next in action for Coventry is a trip to West Bromwich Albion on Friday evening. Next up for Maidstone, I'll tell you what that is after this attack, because Maidstone just keeping possession well and coming forward. There well is Greenwich and gets the ball forward. Edge of the penalty for Reynolds. Still going Reynolds, and he gives the ball away and is out of the play for a throw. Up next for Maidstone is a trip to Dover at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon for an home tie against Bath on the 5th of March. As we're almost into March now, and last few days of February, as we bring you the FA Cup match this evening, as here comes Coventry City in possession, and they will look to get this ball forward. Can they get the ball forward? They can't. Just Sims to get the ball forward. Here's Tavares for Coventry. Good play. Here is O'Hare to Bidwell. O'Hare gets the ball back. He just keeps hold of the ball well. And this is Kelly. Good play from Kelly into the path there of Kitchen, and now Thomas. And now Latabodier down the line. It goes over on that far side is Palmer. And now they're just knocking the ball around well here. He's not Palmer, it's Matty Godden out wide there now, and Godden has come on and looked to cause a few problems already down that far side, and he's got the ball again. Van Nieuwenhuil there too, and Echoes down on that, all down that right hand side, and so that right side now is jam packed for Coventry City with the three switchers playing out wide down that side. Godden sometimes drifts into the centre, but mainly goes out wide to get on the ball. And plays it to Kelly, who switches the play brilliantly. And here is Van Nieuwenhuil, and Van Nieuwenhuil crosses a low ball in towards the penalty area. Cleared away by Maidstone, only this one Latabodier. It was cleared away there by Fowler at the near post. Bone back, and he's gone down here, Bone, as we see a shot of Barry Fry, the Peterborough United director of football, and this will be the Maidstone manager in 85-86. Did Barry Fry. That's why he's here now, involved with Peterborough United in the directing suite and the board. Going to Coventry City, but Air is there, and this is a good bit of trickery from Coventry to keep hold of the ball and keep it up into the air away from the Maidstone players, as White launches the ball into the night sky here and the CBS Arena, as Coventry lead by 3 goals in that first half hat-trick on 9, 14 and 35 minutes. It's given Coventry City a 3-goal lead from Elliot Sims, the scorer of that first half hat-trick. As here comes Tavares down this left-hand side. He's got Bidwell on the overlap if you can opt to use him. We said he cuts inside, and Tavares goes for goal, and he's straight down the throat there of Lucas Coverland. And that was an easy save in the end. And it's straight down the throat of the goalkeeper there, as Coventry City lead by 3-0 against Maidstone United. And they look to get the ball forward, and they win this ball forward. It's bounced up into the air, heads back, and Godden's chasing after him. The goalkeeper there, Colovan, had to come out and clear away with using his head, and he got there just ahead of Matty Godden, who would have been in otherwise. And here comes Coventry City, who can get back in possession. It remains Coventry 3, Maidstone 0. And we see a throw-in being given here. White running, guilty of running out of play this time around. As Maidstone will be making a substitution. His court will be coming on shortly. And here comes Coventry City doing well, as here they come again. That's about the gets the ball out wide. Van Nieuwenhuil can get the ball into the box, and yes, comes towards the back post, cleared away brilliantly there by Fowler, and the shot comes back in and saved brilliantly by Collivan in the end from Eccles' effort, and Josh Eccles fires a goal and is easily claimed in the end. Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0 as we approach the final 14 minutes of this game. And it's cleared away in the end there, brilliantly. Here comes Eccles, who can play the ball forward. Wonderful bit of play. And he's down the line he goes, and here is Air. Can he find space for a shot or a cross? He can't find space for either, so he goes to Kelly instead. And now Eccles gets the ball to O'Hare this time. Out wide, it goes brilliantly as Coventry will look to build down that side. And a cross comes in from the substitute Van Newick, and it's behind for a corner off of the substitute Ezenelom. And Coventry will making another substitution here now. And it's going to be number 21, which is Jake Bidwell, who's being replaced here. And Jay De Silva will be the man who's coming on here for Coventry City. And Jay Bidwell has not put a full wrong in the 77 minutes he's been on the field, as he's been replaced by Jay De Silva now coming in at left back. He's clapping here and just gives a high five and a pat on the back for Bidwell as Jay De Silva races onto the field of play to come on for the final few minutes at left back for Mark Lawrence's side. It remains Coventry City 3, Maidstone United 0 as the ball is going to be played in towards the penalty areas. In there it goes short, and Willie O'Hare work it into the box. Then he goes to Kelly, back to O'Hare, who goes into the edge of the penalty area in central of goal, and this is shot blocked. And Maidstone is going to wear this right and break, and they've got Reynolds in fine attacking speed, and that's a good ball through in towards the substitute there in the end, which was Reynolds with the ball through, and I think that was the substitute Gurung who was through there. No, it wasn't the substitute, it was Manny Dooku, should I say. Who was almost in on that ball there from Maidstone as Coventry City lead by 3-0 in the FA Cup. Looks as though Riley Cole was going to come on, but he's not. And Maidstone have not made that change just yet. He is. Got an edge of the penalty for O'Hare. Callum O'Hare shoots across the face of goal and goes all the way across. Then Newick will chase after this, but he lets it go out to play for a throw-in. And this is good bit of footwork here now for Coventry City. And that's a good bit of play. Golden does well here. Goes inside. And O'Hare trying to drag it back in towards him. And just goes out as Maidstone making another substitution here now as we see Riley Court come on. Trying to work out who's gone off here. I didn't see who's gone off here. We'll be able to see it in a second. It's Manny Dooku who's gone off. And Dooku has put a very good shift today. Put himself into the ground and put himself in the shop window for the summer. For someone move to an EFL club at least, because that sort of a performance. Yes, no, he's not scored tonight, but he's put in a decent performance and looked good at times. And I think this game will see some possible suitors, if there's anybody out there watching, make it look and think, yes, he could do a decent job for us next season. And I'd probably say a League 1 or League 2 club that could potentially be so. And I mean, for next season, there's currently them two leagues. So I'm thinking potentially Rotherham United, who could end up going down from the Championship this season. He could be a type of player that they may look to bring in, because he's got the qualities of a good striker, number 9 type of striker on his own up front. That's where he's played tonight, basically in the 4-3-3 formation from Maidstone United's boss George Ellacobi, and potentially could work well in a 9 or potentially as a 2 as well, I think, because in some of the games Maidstone have played in just a 2 and he's looked really, really good. And I remember watching the Ipswich game back, actually, because I wasn't able to watch it while it was live, and I saw that Maidstone with that Dooku up front, and he played a good role there. Now Reynolds, who was playing today, was just playing off him on that occasion. He was playing more wide left today, and Scalino just does well up against Tavares to clear away from Maidstone. As we get back to the story there, and I think Dooku could have a really good career in the Football League should he want to go that way. Potentially, Nicholas, if Reading is still a football club next season, can't see why Reading won't go for someone like Dooku. He's looked a good physical attribute. Who any strikers in that end of the pyramid in the Football League pyramid, that is, so League 1 and League 2 style would probably suit him. I don't think someone like Coventry may go for him if this, or Championship sides go for him, because I don't think he's that kind of player yet. The goal in the Premier League game is West Ham 3, Brentford 1, and anything Sims could do, Bowen can do as well. Jared Bowen has got an hat-trick, a super smashing hat-trick for West Ham United. They lead 3-1 against Brentford this evening in the Premier League. Yes and no, Nicholas, and you're right, someone like that, because I was speculating with Rotherham as well, Nick, so just putting potential teams out there who think he could do well for, and he's one I think Rotherham's one I think he could do well for. You think Reading he could do well for, so just to point out, me and Nick are only speculating there. We don't think he's been linked to those two clubs yet. That's the performance where I think he could play in the next few years, maybe next season, or if not, if Maidstone goes up, he to try in National League and then potentially move up, potentially with Maidstone, depending on how they get on in the league this season. Currently in the National League South, 8th, just outside the playoffs on goal difference from Hampton and Richmond, and the two behind St Albans and Braintree, with 2 games in hand over St Albans, so we could potentially go into the playoff places in National League South, could Maidstone United this season when they get knocked out of this FA Cup clash tonight. As ball's played through for Tavares, was onside. See, no, he's offside as the ball played back across goal and is cleared, and the offside flag was raised anyway. In the Italian Serie A, Fiorentina are beating Lazio by 2-1. Lazio were 1-0 up in that game for goals from Michael Chiodi and Giacomo Bonaventura has turned the game around for Fiorentina. The goal scorer in that game for Lazio was Luis Alberto on the 45th minute in that game this evening. I'll give you the results from those later. And on Wednesday evening, we'll hopefully bring you the coverage of the FA Cup draw, and some part during our coverage on Wednesday evening in the FA Cup action is the draw. We'll tell you about that in a minute, and I'll tell you the numbers for the draw, because those was named earlier. We've been another go in the Premier League to tell you about as well in a moment, which we'll bring to you in just a second. We'll only be on air till the conclusion of this game. We'll bring you the full-time score of the Premier League match. If you want to find out that, tune into the radio session where you know where to be, so keep you bang up to date with this game, as we'll keep you this match here as we see Coventry in possession coming forward. As possession now, here's Kelly for the Sky Blues as he looks to get the ball forward. Eccles will look up and find Latabodiere, and he finds Kelly Latabodiere as possession again. Here's Kitchen who find Eccles as West Ham go 4-1 up against Brentford. Goal scorer is Emerson on 69 minutes. As the game is petering out from Maidstone, from a Maidstone's point of view, and very shortly I'll be picking up my thinking cap and putting it on top of my head to give you all the Player of the Match award winner tonight. I'm still trying to decide who's going to get that. Could be Ellis Sims for his overall play as well as his attribute, but there's been some really decent players today for Coventry in the shape of Katie Palmer, who's done well, Liam Kelly's done well, Victor Torp has done well, Sims has done well, Latabodiere has looked good at right back tonight, Thomas and Kitchen have looked good together at centre back, Bidwell has looked good at left back till he went off So there's some good standout players in this Coventry City side. It may not go to the one that you're thinking, guys, which probably be Ellis Sims for his hat-trick and his other contribution to the game. We'll have to wait to see if he gets that as Coventry on possession 9 towards the penalty area goes and is cleared away. Maidstone will look to get the ball forward and is cleared only as far as Eccles who can come forward here now as Coventry City will look to get the ball forward in this game as we see this game moving forward. As Coventry will look to try and get a 4 and he's playing towards the penalty area. He's cleared away brilliantly in the end. I'm just going to send it over to my producer, the player of the match. That's Jacob Berkeley Ajipong is being replaced by number 19, Perry Ian Dolo, who's come on to the field of play. And announce our player of the match very, very soon. Very soon, I know. If anyone used to watch a TV program, you'll get that reference where that song was from. I just said a few words there. And now, here is Kitchen. Can't let the body air as Coventry just tidy up well as here's Eccles forward. Wonderful play to Godden. And he slips it through to Tavares. And Tavares is through. And Tavares makes it 4-0. 88th minute and Fabio Tavares puts the icing on the cake with a cherry on the top as well. And Fabio Tavares has made it 4-0 in the 88th minute. And Coventry City are leading and running away with this game comprehensively well. It's a fantastic bit of through ball onside as well as Tavares. Go through ball from Matty Godden and he slots home. And Coventry have a 4. And Coventry are now into the quarter-finals of the FA Cup for the first time in 15 years. As Tavares makes sure of that in the 88th minute. It's Coventry City 4, Maidstone United 0. Fantastic play there in the end, and Tavares, who's done well today, he has looked very, very good going forward and caused a few problems for that Maidstone defence down the left-hand side for Coventry, or down the right when he was playing down that flank as well. As Coventry just clear the ball away, will they? The Whalers, Kitchen and that's about the air, just tidy up between them. Thomas is across there too, but it goes to air from the goalkeeper Wilson, who can get this ball forward as he plays it down the line. Good chest down in the end as air can get forward, and this is a good run, but that's a poor pass in the end by the number 3 for Coventry City, which is Jada Silvan. In a moment time, we're going to get our player of the match being announced. We see a shot there of Ellis Sims on the bench. While we're seeing a shot of Ellis Sims, I can tell you that our player of the match here, sponsored by Coventry Services tonight, goes to Coventry City's number 9, Ellis Sims. Not just for his hat-trick, some people may think he's for that, but it's not just for his hat-trick, it's for his fantastic performance, overall performance in his game, closing down the link-up play with Casey Palmer, and as you right in that first half was absolutely fantastic. As we go into stoppage time and we see another 3 minutes added on at the end of this second period, and 3 minutes of Maidstone's FA Cup coverage tonight as Coventry City are leading by 4 goals to 0 against Maidstone United. The ball has just stayed in play there. No air has got the ball, and Maidstone thought he'd gone out, so they stopped. But he stayed in play, and Coventry now win themselves a free kick just inside their own half. Ellis Sims fully deserves our player of the match award tonight, not just for his hat-trick, but for his overall contribution to the game. And now here comes Matty Godden in towards the penalty area. Edge of the box, it goes down. Free kick is not being given in the end there as Coventry City will try and come forward. What can they do with possession here? Is wonderful backfield heel flick into Matty Godden inside the penalty area. Godden, shot across goal, and it's 5-0. Tavares gets the second goal of the game in the 92nd minute. And it's Coventry City 5, Maidstone United 0. And it's a high five performance for Coventry City tonight. And they lead in this game by 5-0. We've still got time to get another one potentially. But it is 5-0 to the hosts. And Tavares onside has gone in short. Season come back out to him and then puts it into the roof of the empty net to make it 5-0 and put the icing, well, should I say put the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake for Coventry City tonight, who have been absolutely outstanding. Coventry City 5, Maidstone United 0. And Maidstone now will be looking for that 4 minutes to go to make sure it is not like a tennis match and Coventry win the first set in this game, because Coventry just need one more goal to get the first game set and match in the tennis match between themselves and Maidstone with a 6-love lead. With the current leading 5-love in tennis form or 5-0 in the football form, as the ball is played forward, is De Silva. And De Silva's in towards the penalty area. He's still going to need De Silva to push the ball across and almost found Godden, which would have made it 6-0 there. But he couldn't take it in his stride. And Lucas Coverland has played a good role today, keeping the score down. So it could have been more if Coventry took some of their chances that they had in the first half. But the full-time whistle is gone. And Coventry City have won this game by 5-0 in the end, and they've progressed through into the quarter-finals for the first time in 15 years, thanks to the first half hat-trick from Ellis Sims, and then there was goals as well in the second half, a brace for Fabio Tavares, who completed the scoring. Maidstone's brave run and a brave effort bowed out in the end, but Coventry City march on in the FA Cup through to the quarterfinals. It's finished at the CBS Arena, or the Coventry Building Society Arena, this evening. Coventry City 5, Maidstone United 0, and with the closing stages in the West Ham game is still 4-1 to them. Fiorentina still 2-1 up against Lazio, coming towards the closing stages there. Boavista are losing 3-0 to Braga, 62 minutes gone there or thereabouts. And in La Liga, Girona are beating Rayo Vallecano by 1-0 this evening as well. David Moyes was under pressure going into this game for West Ham, and that pressure will ease a little bit going in with them winning, leading to, say, 4-1 against Brentford. One man that is under pressure going into Wednesday night's one of the FA Cup ties on Wednesday night is Chelsea manager Maurizio Pochettino. He will be hoping that his Chelsea side can relieve some of that pressure when they take on Championship high flyers Leeds United, will just be Leicester City on Friday night. When our game tonight in the FA Cup is finished, Coventry City 5, Maidstone United 0. The Ellis Sims show was well and truly on tonight, Nicholas.
Yes, it certainly was, Russ, and also Fabio Tavares getting his goals in as well. For me, such a terrific run, as Russ said earlier, going through seven rounds to get to this stage. Absolutely amazing. They could not replicate a Lincoln City from 2017, but to get to this stage, absolutely superb. For Coventry, The 15-year drought is finally over. They've made the quarterfinals. It just remains to be seen who they will get in the course, who they will get in the next round. And they are hoping that and they should well be hoping that it will be a side that they can easily breeze through into the semi-finals, where they haven't been for the first time. Well, they haven't been since they won the cup all the way back in 1987. So we're just about out of time. But before we go, I'd like to ask Russ his final thoughts from the game.
Yes, well, Nicholas, it was the Ellis Sims show in the first half, the Fabio Tavares show in the second half. Coventry proved too much for Maidstone United in the end, but they didn't go down without a fight. They put in a decent effort in that first half to keep it down to 3-0. It could have been a lot more should go, and more shots had gone in. Because in the first half tonight, Nicholas, and our listeners, Coventry had 15 attempts, 7 on target to Maidstone's none on target on 2 attempts. So if all those 7 had gone in the first half, couldn't really complain about the scoreline with the dominance in that first half. And in the second half, they had 11 goal attempts, 8 on target for Coventry in the second half, 1 goal attempt in the second half for Maidstone. So Coventry were the better side overall, but Maidstone played some brilliant performances. But what we'll say is, the Maidstone goalkeeper tonight, Collivan, put in a really good show and performed absolutely outstandingly tonight. His performance in goal was absolutely outstanding and deserved one there. Just a quick one while I'm on, Nicholas. There's been another goal in the Premier League game. It's West Ham 4, Brentford 2. Johan Visser with the goal on 82 minutes there. So it's West Ham 4, Brentford 2 in the closing stages in the Premier League. Then we're going to wrap up in a second, but we will tell you that we've got the FA Cup draw coming up this midweek. Just to tell you about that, we'll try and bring you on Wednesday evening. It's going to be taking place at 7 o'clock on ITV4 ahead of the 5th round tie between Chelsea and Leeds. With that win for Coventry City, they're ball number 7. The other teams in the at right now are number 1, Blackburn Rovers on Newcastle United. Number 2, Chelsea or Leeds United. Number 3, AFC Bournemouth or Leicester City. Number 4, Liverpool or Southampton. Number 5 is Nottingham Forest or Manchester United. Number 6 is Wolves or Brighton and Hove Albion. And number 8 is Luton Town or Manchester United, because Coventry City take ball number 7 with their 5-0 win over Maidstone United this evening.
So only clubs in the Premier League and the Championship left in the FA Cup, and as Russ says, we are hoping to bring the draw on to you on Wednesday evening. We're out of time, so all I can say is it was definitely Coventry's night, but Maidstone, they have done the non-league section. They've done the non-league sector proud, and I'm sure a lot of non-league clubs up and down the country will look to them to see what they can bring to the table next season. Good night.